exact same formation. They will snap it right back. Bailey will keep it one more time. Makes one cut. 6. Nick Bailey making it look easy, and the big boys up front finishing it off, as that is a State Farm Agent Lynn Ray touchdown. And Jamie, Campbell County off to the quick start that we said they needed.
Absolutely, Jason. You give all the credit in the world right there to the offensive linemen, my boys down there in the trenches.
3 receivers down to the bottom, 1 up to the top. Cordell, the man off to his right. Looking, throwing deep downfield. He's got a man. That's number 6, Preston Miller. He will just dance into the end zone for 6. Preston Miller making the Clinton DB look silly, and that is a State Farm Agent Lynn Ray touchdown. And 3rd and goal on the 1-yard line. They'll bring Bailey back in. They get it to him. He goes off left-hand side, untouched, 6. Nick Bailey making it look easy for Campbell County at homecoming, and that's a State Farm Agent Lynn Ray touchdown. That's their 3rd one of the night. Campbell County catching Clinton flat-footed on the trick play. Jeffers will quarterback draw it. No one home in there for 6. Campbell County taking the football on a little trickeration to get it up by a score of 27-21. State Farm Agent Lynn Ray touchdown brought to you by the feet of Ethan Jeffers. On Campbell County's 48-yard line, 1st down and 10. 10:51 left to go. 2 receivers down to the bottom, 2 up to the top. Thackerson in the shotgun. They will bring a man in motion for Clinton. He will flare out, and it looks like a halfback pass with nobody there, and we need to pick 25, 30, 35, gets outside, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. That is Preston Miller, I believe. On
Joseph Elkins.
Well, of course it is. It's Joseph Elkins, who I call Preston Miller every time. But that one went from a lame duck into a punt return, so the onside kick nullified by the Matt Press defense turnover. The official sort of stopping the play, allowing Clinton to get a substitution on there. Nice. Nick Bailey in there again on the 1-yard line. He'll go off left-hand side, barrels forward for now a 6. As Nick Bailey finishes off what Trey Torres tried to do. That is our 5th State Farm Agent Lynn Ray touchdown of the night, and that was a big-time swing in momentum. Jeffers standing in the pocket. Good protection. Has Torres wide open at the 50. Makes one man miss. 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 50-10, 5, 6. Trey Torres making a lot of Clinton Dragons look silly.
Wow, Jason. What a play. And no flags on the field.
Welcome back into Homecoming 2013, where tonight Campbell County gets to 4-1 by defeating the Clinton Dragons by a score of 41-40. We do have some statistics for you as we're waiting on Coach Price to get in here. Campbell County was outgained in the football game by a 468 total yards to 340. The quarterback for Clinton, Thackerson, was 36 of 57, 63%, 341 yards, 4 scores.
Unbelievable.
Good night. 29 attempts on the ground for Clinton, 127 yards. Campbell County's Ethan Jeffers was 13 of 20 for 261 yards, 2 touchdowns, 25 rushing attempts for Campbell County for 79 yards. They had 340 total yards, like we said. Penalties on the night were a total of 10 penalties for Campbell County for 74 yards, 5 for Clinton. Sure did feel like a whole lot more than that, to me anyhow. Clinton, 13 of 21 on 3rd down conversions tonight. Campbell County only had 8 3rd down attempts tonight. Good night. They were 3 of 8 on those attempts. I'm trying to get here to Trey Torres to see what kind of night he had receiving the football. And let's see, Trey Torres had 8 receptions tonight for 128 yards. His longest was 70, so 60-plus, I assume, was marked at 70 yards. He only had the 1 score, but what a score it was. Corey Phillips had 2 catches on the night for 42 yards. Joseph Elkins only had 1 catch for 9 yards, held him bottled up. 2 catches for Preston Miller for 82 yards. He had 1 score. And the man of the hour coming in now, head coach Justin Brights. Coach, I mean, come on, man. I mean, do you have to make every single game come down to, your cardiac kids there? You guys look dead to rights there. Lightning strike, Trey Torres, 70-yard score to get to 4-1 for the first time in Campbell County history. Congratulations.
First my hat's off to Coach Kerr and his staff. They did a tremendous job. They got a good athlete, and they use his strengths very well.
Yes, they do.
At quarterback, and Drake Powell, receiver. He's a good kid, good athlete. He went down there. I hope he's okay. But, you just continue to see our team mature and grow up before our eyes. Because even when they don't play the way we want them to, they always find a way to do something that just that you're so impressed with. Obviously, we got to get some things cleaned up, but anytime you come away with a win to get to 4-1 first time school history, we won't complain too much tonight. Now, Monday may be a different story.
The one thing I liked about this football game, and you and I talked about it this week, is that it seemed like every week a different guy stepped up. But tonight it seemed like you had just a little bit of everybody stepping up, like you said you wanted to. And when you needed defensive stops in the second half, you got them. And then when you needed offensive plays, you got them.
Yeah, think about our defense. Our strength is stopping the run. We got big guys, and they're strong and physical. Obviously Clinton presented a different type of offense tonight that we haven't seen this year. Somebody that spreads us out, and they were attacking us in areas that we're really not very strong at.
Right.
We got to find out who can play those positions and improve on them, because other teams are going to start trying to attack us the same way, because it's hard to run the football on us, my hat's off to those front 7 guys, but we got to find a way to defend all areas of the field. But like you're saying, we had a lot of guys step up. But it was a collective effort, and that's what's so great about this team. We played, offensively was different for us tonight. Usually we get in a rhythm and we start going 7-8 play drives. Well, in the first half we had 28 points, but it was all off big plays and not typical stuff that we do.
Right.
So, even at halftime, I was like, guys, we're just not in a rhythm on offense. I wasn't comfortable in what we were doing, and it showed when we got some bad field position in the second half. But we needed one play, and we got it. We needed 2 stops on defense, and we got it. Just very proud of them.
I tell you what, you're 4-1 for the first time in school history. You go on Halls next week. The schedule sets up very favorably. Central beating Powell tonight at home, like you sort of said they would. But you're 4-1 for the first time in school history. I said on the air at the end of the telecast that if people aren't all in by now, they should be, because right now, my friend, if you wanted to run for director of schools, I think you'd get it hands down.
Well, I know the head coach, but it's a group effort. There's a lot of people involved in this, but in the end, it's all about the players. Those guys would run through a wall for us right now, and they're a great group to coach. I mean, I'm 29 going on 63 years old, but
yeah, you're doing that to us here in the booth too.
I say it's a great crowd tonight. These guys believe in us. It was a great parade today. First homecoming win. First time beating Clinton at home and being 4-1. We're just real proud of them, and we'll enjoy this tonight, get back to work tomorrow morning.
Well, Coach, we'll see you next Friday at Halls. The most important statistic of the night, your Campbell County Cougars are at 4-1. They defeat the Clinton Dragons on homecoming tonight for only the 4th time in their history by a score of 41-40.